So I want to share with you just a couple of the examples of work we're doing and really kind of give you a sense of what we're up to. So earlier this year, ONS launched the Data Science Campus, which I lead. We're currently a team of 26 data scientists. We're doubling in size again this year. We're shortly going out to recruit, so a small pitch. If any of you are interested in using your data science skills for public good, then do look out for the recruitment and so on. But I'll give you a sense of some of the work and projects that we're underway. We work on experiments, so we're exploring the value of data, and that, to me, is really the key part of data science. And we start each experiment with a question. And the question for this piece, an early question we asked, was what value is there in image data, and street-level imagery particularly, to understand and produce indicators that tell us something about the UK at local level on an issue we're interested in. So we're working in this instance with the natural capital team in ONS, trying to understand the value of the local environment. And our work is producing a data set that looks at the level of greenery, of foliage, of trees and so on at local level, but interestingly based on street view imagery. So lots of organizations, and obviously famously Google, are collecting street-level imagery. What we're doing is sampling this data around the country, running it through neural network classifiers, and essentially using that to turn from images across to the map on the right, which essentially gives you an estimate, an indicator of the greenery in the local area. This is something we didn't have a measure of before. So it really hits our kind of buttons around the value of new types of data that perhaps we haven't used, the types of analysis that you need to run and assess those sorts of data sets, and producing something in the real world that is of value to ONS and all of our users. The second example I want to share with you is a project that we're working on in collaboration with the Dutch Statistics Agency. So ONS, along with other agencies in the world, as part of the kind of global statistical system, we work together and collaborate on how to understand the economy, how to understand society and population in ways that can support decisions. And what the question we asked ourselves here was, what data do we have that can give us a faster readout on the economy? So official statistics, GDP, tend to cover a quarter of the year and come out about a month after the end of the quarter. And ONS does pretty well in terms of speed. But for example, looking at road sensors, so 60,000 road sensors across the Netherlands, looking on minute-by-minute car traffic and volume of vehicles, can use to give you a live, real-time estimate of the strength of the economy. Now, it's messy as hell. It's real data. But essentially, this is giving you a window onto something that we didn't necessarily have before. So that, again, kind of is a really interesting use of new types of data and perhaps different ways of understanding the world and measuring the world. The third and final example that I wanted to share with you probably takes a bit of a broader remit. So this is working with the UN Sustainable Development Goals teams, and this is an international effort to look at goals across countries and ways of measuring those goals and indicators to ensure that everyone benefits. So this is around using data for public good across the world.